Yeah, I haven't been posting lately. I don't really feel like posting games lately. I just haven't really been in the mood. I've been trying to take back my life, been trying to do more things for myself. I just haven't really wanted to be online. Um, but I just came here today because I have a lot on my mind right now, and why not? Why not just express myself here? Um, I guess what I wanted to say was like, do you not know like the pain that you can inflict on others, like the hurt that you can put on others? I mean, there's a difference, right? I think I think there's a difference in like I guess the difference would be towards the lines of I guess what I'm saying is like how could you know someone and just kind of like lie to them straight up? How can you know someone for so long and for some reason, like you guys were close and then yet they can somehow still lie to you. Um and it doesn't really feel like they're hurt by it. It's a weird feeling. Um it's a weird feeling, especially when you know that they cared about you, but at the same time, they were willing to hurt you, stray from the truth, and on top of that, refuses to talk to you about it. Um, yeah, that's where I've been. Now, that's not the main point of this video. I would just say, I just want to talk about that because it's like, because I think it happens a lot. Why do so many people of us like lack the ability to take accountability and take responsibility for the actions that we've done and then not like I don't know. I think as all human beings, we definitely feel the pain from others. I think we're all empaths in a way. You definitely feel for people. I mean, uh, or you don't, or you just don't care and you're just you don't care about people and you're this piece of like poop. um But yeah, I just don't understand because I feel like we all feel for one another. So why would you like why would you if you had a moment where you could ease the pain or hurt of someone else, why wouldn't you help that individual? You know what I mean? Anyways, it doesn't really make sense to me. Uh but yeah, what I really want to talk about was like feeling lost, guys. Feeling lost. I definitely been there. I get that. Yeah, I've been going through it. But how do you face the feeling of like loss and then continue to find a step forward? Because it's hard. It's hard, and once you can find that step forward, it gets a lot easier. But how do you find that first step? That's been the question I've kind of been asking myself, and I think it's something that a lot of people can relate to. I want to start with a story. Um, I wanted to say that when I was still in high school, for my for my first year or so, it was okay, and then COVID hit, and then I don't know what happened. My social skills lagged, and I got fried. I got absolutely fried, bro. I could not interact with people. I could not understand people, and I didn't know what I was doing. Um, yeah, I had social anxiety after that, and so I did feel lost. I didn't want to go to college. I didn't want to do anything. I did not know what to do, and then I lost my girl of 3 years. On top of that, all I actually ended things. It was so weird. I was messed up in the head. I really was. um, yeah, I actually ended it, and then ended up begging for her back. How does that happen? Like, what was I doing? What was I actually doing? Um, Yeah, no, that the relationship is on me. I've definitely I took that gap year, a year off school to really just think about myself and everything. Um, yeah, yeah, no, it was definitely weird. All right, but yeah, that's a little story. And how did I find a way out of that? Now, once the breakup hit, I'm like, okay, my heart hurt so bad. Well, actually, it was a few months after the breakup, and uh, and we finally stopped talking because we kept talking after, of course, as things go. Um, and so, yeah, how do you find the next step forward? My heart was hurting so bad for the first 3 months. I literally woke up with heart pain. Every, I messed up, bro. You know I messed up bad. um, right. And so it sucked. It really sucked. And how I found my next step forward was first off, I was reflecting on that relationship for a really long time because it was like, why didn't it work? Why does she want me back? Why? And then it just had to do with me. It's always you at the end of the day. You can't expect everyone to stay in your life. Yeah, people are not supposed to just up and leave randomly, but it happens. Um, and that's just something we as humans have to deal with. It's going to be a sucky moment, but we should be able to overcome those moments because we have ourselves. That's the whole point of what I'm trying to say here. I didn't have myself. No, I think I spread more love into the air than taking the love for myself. The love I was putting out was not love that I was giving to myself. And I think that's something big that we do. We try to love someone else, or we try to love something else, and in the end, we forget about ourselves. And then once the thing that we love comes crashing down, we spiral. Um, and so, how do you move forward from that? How do you take responsibility? How do you overcome that feeling? People say it just passes with time. But no, it doesn't just pass with time. It's like, what are you doing with that time? Now, I want to say, like, I've been going through it too. I'm not saying I'm doing this better than any of you. I'm definitely not the best person on this subject. But I definitely would like to give you some words of encouragement, some words of wisdom in a way. I just want to say, like, the first step forward should be looking at you. You should be looking at the situation, not looking at the why or what ifs, but rather what did I do? What can I do for myself right now? And so after that breakup, I spent like 2 months straight just running for 3 hours straight. Yeah, I just did that. At 6 a.m., I would wake up. I'm like, I don't want to be here. And I would just run. I would run for 3 hours straight. I didn't really gym yet. Maybe we'll get into that. I don't know. But I just ran a lot. And I was a little bit chubby. I didn't look chubby because I have like a bulky build, but I was definitely chubby. No fact about it. I ended up losing about 40 to 50 pounds. That's something I should be really proud of, honestly. Yeah, I ended up losing that weight fairly fast. I worked my butt off, honestly. I stick to a strict diet meal, just eating rice, some meat, some eggs. That was it. That was my meal. I would eat that all the time. Um, I Yeah, yeah. And that was the first step for me. The next was getting a job. And now you'll see a pattern here. Keeping myself busy. Oh yeah. Keeping yourself busy. Waking up, doing this work for yourself, for you. Getting a job for you to get some cash. It's all about you. And then you got and once I got that job, it really helped with my social anxiety. I started talking to people more because I was able to talk to people. I was forced to talk to people. I put myself in an environment that I was uncomfortable with, and it actually helped me. Think about that. I put myself in an uncomfortable environment that I was not familiar with, and it actually ended up helping me. It helped me a lot. It helped me so much. Yeah. I think that's something people tend to forget about. You can't keep yourself in a comfortable environment. I mean, sure, if you have like stable things going on, like you have a stable job, I'm not telling you to quit it. If you like the job, you should keep it. I think that's also another thing. We keep ourselves in these like we keep ourselves in these negative environments that we just don't end up leaving because it's quote unquote stable. But what about you? I think that's what people forget about. It's you. At the end of the day, it's your life. It's your life. So why would you spend so much time pleasing someone who does not care about you when you are the end goal? You are the most important person here. I'm talking about you. Look in the mirror. It's you. You gotta remember that. Because that is something we all forget. Another thing that helped a lot was I deleted all my social media for the most part. Now I understand if some of you have like, if some of you have business on social media, I definitely understand. But I delete all my social media. It just wasn't worth it. Social media tends to draw out negativity. People will post about their great lives without showing the badness or the realness to their lives. It's not real. Social media tends to not be real. Right now I'm in a situation where I'm just trying to get myself back together and get on my 2 feet standing and be there for myself. I picked up a book this morning for the first time in years of my life. That's crazy to me. I haven't picked up a book in years. And so yeah, I think it's just important that you look at yourself, and taking that next step forward tends to be putting yourself in a place of uncomfortable activities. I'm not telling you to like go rob a bank or something. No, I'm not telling you to do that. But like putting yourself out there, putting yourself in a place that could positively affect you, but you're scared. That's when you know it can be good. When you're scared. Because think about it. Why do we not do things? Because of fear. What if we just forget the fear and do it? Think about that. What if we just do it? You know how different your life would be? You would be such a more confident person if you just did the things that you were scared of. Like, oh, I just did this. Now I'm going to do this because I did that. You know what I mean? I just skydived, so now I'm going to go on this roller coaster. You know what I mean? And it's just little things like that that could shape up your life. And I think people forget that. The big picture doesn't come. It's about setting up 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not a race. It's 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll go back to 1, and then we go to 2 again. Maybe we'll go back to 1 again. But as long as you keep going forward, you might start to feel better. And I definitely understand. You might be like, oh, Andy, I keep trying to progress myself. I keep trying to do these things, and they don't work out. I feel you. I feel you so much. I work so hard, and it feels like I haven't had anything to amount or show for it. I work my butt off, dude. And I have nothing to show for it right now. I really don't. But at the end of the day, am I happy with what I've done? Am I happy with who I am? And I guess I'll answer that. Right now, I'm gonna say no, but that's something I'm working on. This is something I'm working on, and you just gotta be working, keeping yourself busy. Please get off that phone. Please, let's go play some basketball. Please, let's get a job. Let's do something for ourselves. That is so big. That is so big. Doing things for yourself, man. You gotta do things for yourself. It can't always be about someone else. It gotta be about you sometimes. It really does have to be about you sometimes. Um, and I just want to say that I'm not saying I'm better than any of you in any regard. I am definitely in the same boat right now. I am just trying to be a little bit better each day. And I forgot what it's called. It's like the Chinese 1% rule or something. I don't know. But it's about getting 1% better each day. Um, you know, people have told me I inspire them for some reason. For some reason, AndyAreGamer has inspired them. And you know, it's a great feeling when people say like, "Oh, you made me start doing this," or you inspire me to do this," and like it's so weird because we would never look at ourselves in such a way that we would be like, oh my god, I'm such a good person. I inspired them to do this and this and this. And we would never look at ourselves in that way. And I think for some time, I'm going to spend some time to myself. I don't know what that means for the channel. I think you're going to see more videos like this. I've always wanted to be like sort of a motivational speaker, some type of speaker, man. That's always something I've been big on. I don't know how I'm gonna reach there, but that's like the big picture I have for myself. Just think about it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? If you don't have a picture, that's okay. But what about you? Think about you. And honestly, you should journal your thoughts about this. You should make a plan. You should focus on an activity that gets you thinking really hard. You should lock in. Keep yourself busy, because that's something that we all deserve to ourselves. I know it's easier said than done to keep yourself busy, but there's a lot of things to do in this world. I promise they're out there. I promise that there are silver linings to things. And right now, for the last 2 months, all I've had was bad news. All I had, let me tell you, my last 2 months, breakup. Couldn't keep up my job because I became so sleep deprived. I literally couldn't keep it up anymore because I lost my girl. I couldn't sleep anymore. I couldn't rest anymore. So yeah, I stopped sleeping. I couldn't work anymore. I had hallucinations, guys. It was bad. So I did that. I lost my money. I'm broke now. I was talking to my friend about this. I think men just lose their money. It's like a canon event. And yeah, you don't have to lose your money. That was just dumb of me. But yeah, there's been no good news at all. And sometimes we can only just laugh to ourselves and keep putting a foot forward. And that's all I have to say. I really do. I really do hope that this message gets to you guys. There's nothing but positive intentions behind this message. I love all my fans. I love all my subscribers. I know I haven't been around too much, and I know I said I would have, but we still have 2 more months. You might be like, oh my god, we only have 2 more months. No. You should be thinking, we have 2 more months. We can lock the hell in. Like, let's go. Let's get it. We still have 2 more months. Let's get it. Let's go, guys. Let's finish the year. Let's go strong. Let's go strong, even if we don't have much time left. Let's go strong. Let's go crazy. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. Yeah, I love all you guys. That's gonna be it for me, and I hope you guys continue to do good things. I'm out. Peace.